Right, I'm hiding now. I am in the middle of a selection of the bikes that Into Moto have got for the demo day, or demo weekend, let's say. Do you know what? There's loads on offer. There's even a couple that I've not ridden before. I've just pushed one out, so I'm going to try and get a ride on that myself. Hopefully no one's booked in for it. So this is the one that has just jumped out at me. This is the Benelli 752S, and I've never been on one of these before. Shocking, I know, because I've been on pretty much all of them. But this is the one that I'm going on today. Right, so this is the one I've got. Bear with me, I'm holding my microphone to my mouth purely because it's a demo weekend and there's things going on. There's food, there's music, that kind of stuff, and I don't want to be copyrighted, so I'm holding my microphone here to try and hide the music a little bit. But this is the 752S from Benelli, and it's the bike that out of all of the demonstrators, it's the only one I've not been on, so I'm going to have a ride round on this today. But before I do, let me show you around it, show you what it looks like. It looks very nice, to be fair. There's your close-up. It's nice. It's a nice little naked sports bike. Very similar to like the MT range. Probably similar power to the MT-07. Something like that. The classic Benelli light at the front. Gold forks. Looks a bit beefy. Yeah, it's a nice looking bike. One thing I will say, because I have started it up already, this Benelli can on the back sounds amazing. You will hear that when we do the test ride shortly, but it's a really good sounding bike, this. It's a Benelli that's sporting Brembos at the front and rear. Impressive. Flat foot both sides. So it will suit the shorter rider. I say shorter, I'm 5'8" for your reference, so if I can flat foot it, you gauge that on your size. However, what I would always say is if this bike interests you, go down to the dealers, sit on one and see how it feels for you. Button setup on this, very similar to what you get on any other Benelli, to be fair. You've got just your standard buttons, nothing more really. Same on the other side. And the screen, you'll see in the test ride, it's just a lovely little TFT screen. The seat, it does dip down a little bit, but you feel like you're part of the bike when you're sat on it. You don't feel like you're sat on top of it, you feel like you're sat in it. Makes it a really comfortable riding position. Right, the only thing left for me to do now, I'm going to go in, sign some paperwork, and then it's time to go for a ride, so make sure you stay with me for that. This is a bit cheeky. Oh my word. Where's this been all my life? Oh Jesus. So this is a bit of a surprise. I didn't really expect to take a bike out on the demo today, but I've never been on one of these. It'd be rude not to. People who've watched the channel before know that I'm a big fan of Benellis. I do, I really like them, love what they're doing at the minute, and this just epitomises my love for Benelli and then some, because this has got to be the most powerful one. Yeah, I'm going to say it. It seems to be the quickest one I've been on, and I've been on a couple of, well, I've been on practically all of them, but this just feels like a proper little muscle bike, and it's awesome. Just reminds me of my little play on the MT10, and I know it's a poor comparison to make, completely different bikes really, but it feels like that, like unexpectedly quick. It's just got so much grunt to it. The second you turn that throttle, just a touch, didn't even downshift. It's quite torquey and absolutely loads of fun. Wow. This is today's surprise for me. Actually really impressed. Oh, the back brake's nice as well. Didn't use the front brake then. Just a little test on the back brake, and yeah, really good. Couldn't help myself then. Just give it a little twist in first gear. Oh, this is addictive. Now I've got to say, this bike is perfect for the shorter rider. For the shorter rider, this is absolutely amazing, because I feel like this bike fits me like a glove, and I've only got my short legs, but this bike is just doing it for me. Really is doing it for me. When you do wind it on a little bit, the exhaust note is just amazing. Now this is in its standard form as well. There's no aftermarket exhaust on, and you really don't need one. 100%, you do not need an aftermarket exhaust on this. I've never seen one of these in the shop. I don't even know if they've ever had one into Moto. But today I was told, oh, have you been on the 752S? No, I've not. I am so glad I have today though. This is impressive. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. I know I'm gushing a bit over this, but as a bike to actually go and have a play with, a weekend plaything, do you need anything more than this? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This thing goes like stink. It really does absolutely fly. It sounds awesome. It is just a really, really nice bike to ride. And I'm flat foot. If you're looking for a new bike, don't just take my height into consideration. If you're around the same height, go and sit on one, go down to the local dealers, go to Into Moto, go and sit on one, see how it feels for you, because everybody's size and build is different. So just because of height, don't think that it will be perfect for you. It might not be. You might not feel comfortable on this, you might feel comfortable on something else, but that's why you go down, and at the very least, if you don't try them on days like today, on the demo days, then you should at the very least go and sit on one to see how it feels, because this for me feels really nice. It feels comfortable. As far as the throttle goes, it's just really responsive. Barely touching the throttle and you're doing normal road speeds. I will say it's probably not as quick as the MT09 given the engine size, but this feels beefier. It's a strange thing to say. I would bet that the MT09 is quicker because it's going to have a bigger engine than this, I'm sure, but this just feels beefier, and I think it's because of the grunty noise that it's coming from the exhaust. It's just got like proper beefy noise to it, and when you wind it on, it's just got loads and loads of power. This is an impressive little machine, this. Now I will say, I do love a demo day. When you go down to one of these demo days that has all of the bikes lined up like there is at Into Moto, and you can just literally jump on all of the bikes and have a little feel of them, but then take them out for a ride. Now yeah, you don't get them for the day, unfortunately. That would be brilliant if you did, but you get enough time to just getting initial impressions out of them. Now I've just took this bike out for a little ride around Warrington, try a few different roads, but it is absolutely amazing. It's got plenty of power, it's comfortable, I think it looks really nice as well. If I was looking for like a naked sports bike, this could well be an option. Surprise me and put a big old smile on my face. And if a bike makes you smile, then you're already halfway there, aren't you? But yeah, really, really good. Loads of power, brakes are decent, sounds amazing, and looks, which are always going to be subjective, but it looks amazing. I am a big fan. It's a thumbs up from me, and yeah, I'm going to try and jump on another one now. So for now, laters.